Hi, welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. I'm excited to bring this recipe to you today for a Partridgeberry Meringue Dessert. Now we do know that all of us don't have access to partridgeberries, and if you do, they're probably frozen or made into a delicious jam. So if you don't have it, you can substitute it with a berry or jam of your choice. So now let's get started on this recipe. It is delicious.
BONITA'S kitchen. Yours.
So what we're going to whip together first is our cake part of our delicious Partridgeberry Meringue Dessert. So there's about 4 tablespoonfuls of butter and 1/4 cup of granulated white sugar, or I'm going to say whatever sugar you enjoy eating, and 1/4 teaspoonful of vanilla. Now let's whip that through first. All right, so what we're going to do after you've mixed those together, we got 2 egg yolks. We're keeping the white to make the meringue, so I'm going to whip that together. So now what we're going to do next, we're going to add in there 1/3 cup of evaporated milk, or you could use a milk of choice. So now all we need to do is just mix that together. Cream it up or mix it together, whichever now happens. What we're going to do next, we got 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm using a white flour. 1 teaspoonful of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoonful of sea salt, and I already sifted the flour, so I'm gonna toss that now into my bowl and we'll mix that together. So pretty much what we're doing there now is just mixing in that flour, and then I'll tell you what's next. Now this is what your lovely batter is going to look like. So now let's talk about what type of pan you like to use. Just taking that cake batter now off my mixing spoons there. So now what I'm using is a round clear pan. I like using these for when I make certain desserts, and especially when I'm showing it to you guys here on our channel, because you can see through the bowl, and it's nice too if you're having company and you want them to see your dessert and the layers of such. So just lightly grease it, or you can put a piece of parchment paper down there, and all we're going to do now is just toss or scoop this batter into that bowl. So pretty much all I'm doing now is just scooping that batter into the bottom of this dish, and of course oven safe dish, and whatever one of choice. You could use a round, square, oval, it doesn't matter, whatever one you want to use as your special dish for your dessert. So you're just gonna scoop it in there and flatten it out, and now I'll tell you how long you need to bake it for. So now all you need to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then pop this in the middle rack, center rack in the middle, for about 18 to 20 minutes. Then you're going to pull it out, because that's when we're going to add in our partridgeberry jam. Not necessarily the raw berry. Partridgeberries are quite sour, and we've spoke about them on other videos. We also could share with you the jam that we done a while back for homemade partridgeberry jam. But if you don't have access, again, you use the jam that you like eating, the berry you like eating, change it into jam, whatever works for you. While this is baking, we will start making our meringue. Hi, Bonita here. If you're looking for ways to support Bonita's Kitchen channel while shopping on Amazon, don't forget to stop by to our new Amazon storefront to buy some kitchen gadgets or some things for your kitchen. So now back to our video. So what I did first is put this bowl in the fridge and let it cool down to make this meringue. And it's the 2 egg yolks, or the 2 egg whites, I should say, not the yolks. Get you all confused after that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right away, like.
Yeah, so the 2 egg whites and the 2 egg yolks we used in the cake part. Now over here is those delicious partridgeberries, and they're frozen because we had them from this fall. And I had made back in October some partridgeberry jam, and that's what we're going to use in this today. So now I'm going to get my blender, we're going to whip this up, and then we'll get layering this.
And then we'll whip her up.
Whip it up. Yeah. So just a few minutes until it starts to foam up. So after you got it a little bit, you know, into this texture, then you're going to toss in there about 1/4 cup of granulated white sugar, or the sugar that you, of choice, I'm going to say. So just until it looks like that. And you can have more if you want to have extra egg whites, but that's all you need for this recipe. So now let me reach for our cake and the base part, we'll call it. Oh boy, that cake smells delicious. Now I'm going to bring it to my countertop. We'll put the partridgeberry jam and the meringue on and put it back into that oven. So now what we're going to do first is, that's a nice little pop to that one, isn't it?
Wasn't it ever?
Yeah. Now I said use about 1 cup of partridgeberry jam. I think these are 1/2 cups in this one, and it could be a full cup actually, because it do look like it. Just spread it out over the top of the cake that's already baked. Now the reason why I'm not using fresh or frozen partridgeberries for this one, because partridgeberries is a sour berry, the same as your cranberries, and having it into a jam, it'll just give it that little sweetness that you need. So I'm going to go reach for a jar that I already got opened, instead of opening that one, and put a little bit more partridgeberry jam on there. I'll take some from this jar, because this is my favorite jam, and I don't want to waste a taste. Now, I'm not wasting it over this dessert, but 9 chances out of 10, we're not going to eat all of this. We're going to end up sharing it. So I don't want to give away all my partridgeberry jam. So if you want to substitute this berry, you use, again,
berry of choice.
Berry of choice. You could use fresh, or you can use frozen, but with the partridgeberries, most definitely use it as a jam. Now I'm going to top it with meringue. I'm going to try to dollop this down here without getting too much of that jam all over the meringue part, but it doesn't make no difference, because I think I might toss on there as well a couple of those frozen berries just as a garnish on the top of this meringue.
Jazz her up a little bit.
Jazz her up, you know,
Yeah.
Raymond. We're all about just giving that little extra touch, you know. But now, that's pretty much all you need to do for this dessert, and I hope that each one of you out there today is saying, oh, I gotta make this. I don't have partridgeberries, but I'm gonna use apricot, I'm gonna use raspberry, whatever.
And then they could send us a picture of
Yes.
their beautiful cake or dessert.
Dessert,
and,
yeah.
We'll put it on the viewer's picture.
That'll be really nice, Raymond. Thank you for reminding our viewers of that, because we try to post a video either every month or every second month of our viewers' pictures in a slideshow. Now that's it. You notice how I'm just doing a little garnish. That might be a mess when it comes out, but that's okay. It's going to be delicious.
Yes.
Put that back into your 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 10 to 15 minutes just to get this meringue baked and browned off. I'll show you that when it comes out. Our partridgeberry meringue dessert is baked. Now I'm going to take you in a little closer to check it out. Now just look at this delicious dessert. Can you see yourself making one of these today? And most definitely at a special occasion, Christmas time, an event that you want to bring a dessert to, this is it. Now I would say let it cool down and then cut into it.
But
But if I do that, then you fellers is not going to see this delicious dessert right away. So I'm going to attempt to take a piece out now without slaying it.
do you want me to hold up?
And, well, no, I'm just going to scoop this one up
Okay.
here now and show you what it looks like.
Okay.
So I think I got a grip of it here now, Raymond.
Oh yeah.
Here he
yeah.
is here, and he's piping hot, as you can see. So now I'm going to put it down into my plate, and then we'll have
I'm
a
going
little
to snatch it.
we're gonna have a little taste. But I'm going to turn this towards you so as you can see. How lovely is this? Oh my gosh! And that was hot that time, by the way.
Burn your fingers.
Burn my fingers off. I can just see myself sitting down now with that cup of tea and this delicious dessert and just having a moment. Just me and this dessert there. Oh my gosh.
And I'll sing to you while you're having your dessert.
Smells. I know, Raymond, you can do that as well. And I'll take you up some. Oh my goodness. The perfect amount of sweetness. The sourness of that berry. I know, you guys, not everybody got access to this berry, but I'm sure there's a berry out there equally as delicious as this one, that's sour, that can bring this recipe over the top. Drop the dessert, delicious. 2 thumbs up. I can't wait.
Too good to eat.
Too good to eat. I can't
Yeah.
wait for you to make it. Oh my gosh, yum. I was going to share this dessert, and I'm wondering now if we should just hide it in the back of the fridge and just nibble
Yeah.
on it for the next few days. But no, I'll share it. I will. This is it. It's as good as it gets, and I can't wait again for you guys to make it. The recipe we'll share, posted under this video, either a see more or an arrow pointing down. You can also visit us on our website, www.bonitaskitchen.com. Join our family there by signing up, and if the pop-up keeps popping up when you're there and you're already signed up, just X out of that. Visit us on our Facebook page. We share up-and-coming recipes, old ones, and lots of information about our channel. And as well, you can send us a message at bonita'skitchen@gmail.com. So we're not going to take any more of your time. We surely know it's precious. So on behalf of myself, Raymond, and our team, and from our kitchen to yours,
You have a wonderful day. Toodaloo.
Join us by the sea. A journey in culinary. Always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen. To yours.
And don't forget to join us again on Bonita's Kitchen.
That's Bonita's Kitchen.